Yo, 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 you already know what it is. It's your boy Ronald West. I'm here with Xavier Carnegie, and you're watching Say Word.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it's been brought to our attention that our audience wants us to react to the recent news with Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey breaking up after a 2-year relationship. They want to know our thoughts on it. Michael B. Jordan was 35 and she was 25 years old. And basically, nobody knows what the deal was and why they broke up. Just a bunch of speculation going on. So, Xavier, I'll let you go ahead and take it from here, bro.
Hey, yo, I don't really know much outside of like he supposed to be like the stereotypical guy, right? Like the, you know what I mean, the cat with the bag, handsome, in shape, like want to get married, want to settle down. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the vibe that's coming off. If I'm not mistaken.
Right.
And she giving like 30, was it 304, 303 vibes?
What
Like
is
she
that?
give.
What
I
explain
think
it?
that's like streetwalker woman vibes.
Okay.
Like she wanna hot girl some of that shit forever, I guess. At least right now. Like at least right now. But it's like 50-50, right? Because women say, hey, you know what I mean, I want a man to make these amount of money that looks like this, that's in shape, that wants to settle down. And then when one of those cats pop up, it's like, yeah, but I still want to twerk with my girls like on the beach type shit. You feel what I'm saying? It's like you can't win for winning, bruh.
Right. No, I understand it completely. So, and that's assuming that he's this let's say alpha male or the typical alpha male, the guy that you would want to be with, right? It makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
From
From
that's what it looks like from the outside.
right, that looks like from the outside, and that's where I'm going with it because I always feel that the women are always right when they make these decisions and they choose in situations like this. I can't help because the thing is, the reason why I say that because they have to deal with all the consequences, and that's the pregnancy, and that's the baby, that's the situation, that's living the rest of their life. You know what I mean? One penis. That's a big time commitment because you have to have the baby, and that's the reason why 2 years. He's 35 years old. She's 25 years old. There was no baby involved, anything like that. So I just feel like the decision was on her somehow.
It obviously, but you know what? Like the decision gonna be on the cat who want to marry her later, because that cat gonna wind up marrying a chick with a baby by some other cat, and he gonna wind up being a step parent. Like that's what usually happens. Like we had a discussion the other day, right? When we was talking about, hey yo, when you're trying to find your spouses, do you think it's better to find it like late in life, or maybe, you know what I mean?
Right.
And here's a prime example. Like, all right, fine. Now she gonna come back around when she be like 35, 36 maybe. Hopefully, she's still childless. You know what I mean? She's not tugging around a baby daddy,
Right.
getting into another committed relationship. Then it's like, all right, like, see, you should have did this shit earlier. You could
Right.
have had the family and the bag secured without involving the step parent. Like, you'd have been good.
The thing is too, like if she's 25, right? I feel like she got 2 more years before she like starts making moves as far as family and babies. That's what I'm thinking. It's typical. Wait until 30. That's usually late. You know what I'm saying? So I say she looking for babies. So I doubt that he wasn't looking for a baby.
I think he was.
Like
That
that.
was the problem.
Right.
He was looking for a baby, and I think he wanted to like get married. Like he wanted to like,
Oh, she
hey
was.
yo, let's start a family.
All right. Well, then that's back to my case. Then here's my thing. We don't know who Michael B. Jordan is outside of how they portray him, which is really good.
So he beating women behind closed doors. Like what the
No,
fuck?
I don't think it's that. I just think it's more like and this guy works. It works for him. More like and we don't know these people, but the way the media portrays them, more like a Russell Wilson type. And maybe Lori Harvey just couldn't
For the
see herself.
streets.
I wouldn't say, hey man,
Hey yo, because I mean, hey yo, check it. Because you're right. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors, so we can only make these assumptions based on the facts that's given and the information that we have around us, right? So
right,
the information that we have is like, yo, he seemed like a cool dude, right? You know what I mean? He seemed like he's about his business. He's not in the streets. You don't see like gossip and blogs about him. He's not beating women, drunk in the club. So from the outward, like you said, Russell Wilson.
wait. all those things you said, we said the same thing about Deshaun Watson. And I like I said, I'm just saying before this stuff happened with
But
Deshaun.
Deshaun Watson is single. We talking about a man who's trying to get married right now.
Okay,
So
all right, go ahead,
two different individuals.
All right,
So
I'm talking about more or less the clean cut, like
correct. So from the outward appearance, without us like thinking like he mad controlling in the house and all that shit, because we don't have that information. So, but for the information we have, it seems like he is what the average woman wants to marry, right? Like that's what it seems like. So when you have that opportunity, but I guess this goes into when you see like all the blogs and the posts and the Twitters and the TikToks about the women saying like, "Hey, where's all the good men?" Like, you know what I mean? Where they at? Like you 35 and you got 2 kids and now you looking for Mr. Right. When you was 26, 27, he was there. You chose not to take him. So now you want to come back later? You gotta wait. Get to the back of the line. All the dope niggas being taken right now. Like that's the shit, son.
right. But like to your point, why wouldn't she make the decision to and to be with him for the rest of her life? That's that's something huge, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, even if that's why I said a woman is always right, because this is her world. This is Lori Harvey's world. So whatever she chooses is right. You understand what I'm saying? That's the way she chooses. So for some reason, he wasn't it, and that's what everybody's trying to figure out. And that's just the way life. That's the way life works. People can have like little idiosyncratic behavior that maybe you can be with them for a while, you can fuck with them for a while, but to be with them forever, it's like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm just throwing it out there.
I ain't backing that.
It's plausible.
I ain't backing that.
So what is it then?
It ain't. I ain't backing that bullshit. Now, he's so dope, right? But he chew with his mouth open, and like she like, yo, I can't live with this cat smacking his food all day. That's gonna be the make or break on my. Okay,
there you go.
I call BS on that.
Hey, you never know.
We're gonna watch this closely, and we're gonna see. It's gonna be really interesting. The follow up video is gonna be who Lori Harvey dates next, and I'm gonna be really interested and to see this comparison. Like,
you know what? All right. Check this out. I seen a video a while back where there were women, like black women, like almost like complaining because they see him with white women a lot. And when you have situations like that, and you have brothers like that now, they date a black woman. Hey, I'm just saying.
No, you're right. I think you said this before. Like
he's a different type of woman,
correct. Now he might find him a white woman, and it's like, hey, yo, I dig this cat right here. Like, he's exactly what I'm looking for. Black chick. Hey, yo, matter of fact, it was a video that I was watching the other day. This guy was like, it was a black cat, young black cat. He would be your quote unquote typical, like super nerd, right? But he was cool though, not overly nerdy, but he had a nice vibe. But he was a nuclear physicist, bro. Like this nigga built like planes and atom bombs for a living, and he was trying to hook up with this broad. He has tons of money, great job, intelligent. She was like, nah, I don't wanna date you. Like, wow, why? Because they were doing an interview or whatever. You know what I mean? She was like, he seems like real, like regular, plain. All right, okay, cool. That's why you miss out. Somebody else, maybe of a lighter complexion, more bis color, might see the potential and see how awesome this gentleman is, and then scoop him up. And then they're gonna be complaining. Why the successful black man dating outside his race? Because you had the opportunity. You thought his swag wasn't right.
Right. So what is it about? I guess because I'm about to say, what is it about the men that are able to obtain these women and marry these women? What makes them so different?
Hey yo, you talk about women always right? But a lot of times
in their world, and
what they're wrong. They're wrong in their world because they're walking around with 2 and 3 baby fathers, and they keep making the wrong decision. So no, it's not even right in their world.
Okay, I'll give you that one, but this one I like the way you said that. That would be considered wrong in your opinion. But a woman's world, and we talk about Lori Harvey, she has no kids right now.
Correct.
And obviously a decision was made not to have a kid with Michael B. Jordan.
Correct.
She's it's okay for her to make that decision.
Correct.
Like, no matter what the public opinion is, you understand what I'm saying? So, like I said, I understand it. I just think people need to understand, like, there are things that just don't work out. It looks like it's perfect from the outside, but it could be small little things that just make it not
Correct.
work.
He could have been like, "Hey, yo, no, you can't go to Vegas with your girlfriends and spend a weekend." Like, nah, that's not cool. I need you here. I'd rather you stay here with me. Like, it was probably that type of stuff. She's like, nah, I don't want to do that. I want to go hot girl summer.
All right, I'll give you that one. I bet you it's more something like this. She'll talk to her girls. You already know where I'm going with this. She'll talk to her girls and be like, everything was good. It was just, it was I just want somebody to, that all that shit. It's gonna be more of that. It's gonna be more of that. I don't know.
Nonsense.
Yeah, okay. But guess what? The nonsense, if somebody came with more than nonsense in our hypothetical, that would have been right for her. That's all I'm saying. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, yeah. She'd mess around and be like, she she'll be Nick Cannon, baby, my next baby mother. That's what it's gonna be. You're gonna see Lori Harvey pregnant by Nick Cannon, baby number 35.
Okay, well, let me ask you now. I like that one, but check this out. There has to be a reason why she would accept that and be okay with that. You understand? Okay
Of
with,
course, it's a
you know what I mean?
reason.
Right. But then how come she wouldn't be okay with Michael B. Jordan?
That's the question, and that's the
That's
$1,000,000 question
right.
because he seems like a dope dude, and here she is. So again, like, no, I'm not crazy. So again, he's not her type right now. He'll check this out because she feels she's in her prime, right? You feel what I'm saying? She
Right.
feels she's in her prime. She feels she has the pick of her litter, which is fine. Live your hot girl summer, but unfortunately, sometimes it's repercussions for those actions when you're younger that you don't think about, and a lot of times, unfortunately, it tends to be you tend to turn into to have that baby by that person you really wasn't planning on. And now you tugging the child with you into this next relationship, and then you will say, "Hey, I want the pick or the litter of individuals to choose from," which you have that right. But unfortunately, a lot of the dope cats not looking for that. But you look hard enough, you'll find it. But this just goes into what I was saying, bro.
But
Yeah,
still, but
I want
still.
my points back. I'm taking like 3 from you.
No, but now I'm coming back for him because here's the deal. Yet and still, everything you said, she's porn star, whether she had a couple of tapes or whether 'cause I see some stuff on the internet about Diddy or whatever.
You'll watch
So
it later.
no, no, no. Well, look, the deal is this, man. She still didn't choose him. He wanted to marry her. That's all I'm saying. We still gotta
Fact.
understand that. And what I'm saying is, to get my points back, is for guys out there who are good guys, it would make sense. It should make sense, but it just doesn't make sense. They need to adopt whatever it is about those other guys who aren't the right guys. A little bit of it. They need a little bit of that.
No,
They need a
no,
little
stay
bit of it.
away from it, guys. Don't listen to this cat
I
because
no, that
because those women he talking about that choose those guys, those are the women that have 3 different kids by 3 different gentlemen of that with those type of qualities. No, and they keep making the same wrong decision, picking the same dirtbag cats, and then like, yo, ain't no good men out here. Look at the ones you picking. All the dope ones you done passed over before you had baby number 2. Now they want no parts of it.
but there's something that's whack about the dopeness to them.
Yes,
What is it?
it's the I work hard and I'm not turning up in the streets all day. It's that. It's that I'm not a rapper, drug dealer, killer vibe. Since I'm not cool on that level, you tend to get passed by. But then you go by a different crowd that tends to be a few shades later. And I'm like, few shades lighter, and be like, they're not looking for none of that. Those type of qualities they don't put value in.
Mm.
With that swag, culture, quality, they're not putting a lot of value in that. It's like, will you be a good provider? Are you a good guy? Are you handsome? Like, shit, sometimes handsome goes to the back of the list after provider take care of me. So again, bruh, you telling those cats to adopt those qualities, they're gonna adopt a few kids that won't live with them. I say you don't adopt those qualities.
Right. Like I said, I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from, but he wanted to marry her.
He did. I mean, hey
That's
yo,
He wanted to marry her. So obviously, that's a
yo.
Yeah.
I
And instead
can't
of
say
saying
exactly what I said off air when we was talking about what tends to make them the best. But I mean, I'm pretty sure with her past profession, like she did a lot of things from saying chandeliers that he ain't never did before.
and that's what I was gonna say too. Like, you gotta understand, you can't underestimate the power,
Exactly. This
you
is
know.
what I'm saying. And exactly. And luckily for him, he was able to escape that. He could have easily had a child, been in a relationship, and then been losing half of everything after she decided to dip because he wasn't fly enough. So I can understand how you can be hypnotized by the like on a handstand. He trying to see what that be like. Like he wasn't letting that go, bruh. He wasn't letting that go. He don't
Yeah,
be in the strip clubs either. He like, hey yo, they do this in real life.
man. Comment
Yeah.
below, let us know what you think, man. That's our reaction to what happened, that news with Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan. Like I said, Xavier feels that he dodged the bullet, and I feel that he wanted that bullet, and he couldn't have it. But
He was trying to give her a couple bullets, but she ain't
yeah,
want to take
exactly.
them.
She didn't want to take none of those bullets, so he couldn't shoot up the club or anything like that. I probably
Oh
could shoot up the
shit.
club. That was a yeah, whatever. We out.
I used to stick my neck out just for them to turn around and wanna see me bled out. Gotta keep an evil eye, they try to put a hex out. None of you can match the quality, you feel like threat count. Used to have a lot of fucks to give, now I'm fresh out.